2 Megapops is an achievement in Bloons Tower Defense 6 where a single tower needs to get 2 million or more pops throughout the CHIMPS game, throughout the 95 rounds of consistent CHIMPS, and today we're going to be doing this with the Sun Temple. Help me! So yeah, my advice when doing a 2 Megapops with Sun Temple is to just do it with the Sun Avatar because of this huge price tag down here. So, how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to be placing down our submarine over here, bottom right most, there we go, and let's get cracking. Round 8, we need to change our targeting to strong, so that the submarine always targets the strongest most balloons within its range, because we're going to notice that some of these may escape if we don't change our targeting at all, so that is, well, that should have been better than that, for goodness sakes. Right, let's try and do this as late as possible, but we're going to need to go on first now. Target those green balloons! There we go, come on now, hit them, hit them. I think that should do it, that should do it, question mark. There we go, yeah. Now it's time for your boy Geraldo and his mustache. Barb darts and longer range, because we're going to need both of these for A, future endeavors, and B, we're going to need more pierce on our darts so that we can actually get the super monkey on the field. And no, we can't use Geraldo's escape because the Sun Temple is a tier 4 tower. I might have said the same thing multiple times there, paraphrase, but I don't care. We're on round 16 and we have some new escapees, but guess what? We are able to do this. A bunch of regrows? No thank you. Oh, one left, follow it with the mouse. Guess what? In Bloons Tower Defense 6, if you follow a balloon with a mouse, that balloon that is currently within the range of the mouse gets +1 damage and +1 pierce from all towers. Did you know that? No, I made that up. Let's see, we're going to need some glue for this particular scenario. We're going to put it on the pinks so that hopefully we'll be able to pop all of these, because I think we're going to need some crowd control here. Oh gosh, come on now. Thank you for ungluing. The only time I want a balloon to be unglued is when it's that one lonely red balloon that does jack. There we go. And we nearly have the monies for the the super monkey will be Sun Temple at some point. Right, we're going to need ourselves an invisibility potion. Sorry for my sudden outburst of insanity, but I've been practicing this for about 3 hours and I've only managed to scrape a victory with the Sun Temple. If you're ever going to do this, just one advice, just stick to Sun Avatar, because then you would have yourself, let's see here, 108,000 more money to support your avatar. This is the case with like total transformation. People say that transforming tonic is easier because you have a near 50,000 more monies for support. And I kind of get what you're getting at. Right, round 28. Heat tip darts, advanced intel. Actually, we're going to get this to submersion support as soon as possible. Get this out here. One at a time. And when all the leads are popped, and we put it back on submerge. So, essentially is strong submerge, strong submerge, strong submerge. Rinse and repeat. You want this to get as few pops as possible, but it's still needed for these leads. Momentarily, but we only wanted to follow the leads, and there we go. A bit of a coin flip as to which one you want to have out at any given point in time. Right, now this is where things are going to get a little finicky. I want 3, repeat this now, 3 monkey villages. And all of them are going to have the monkey commerce, because we want to make this upgrade as cheap as possible. But unfortunately, we're going to need some kind of range or something like that. Or could we actually just put sharpening stone? Because we need more pierce more than anything else. Contemplations are here. because I do want to get super range and epic range as soon as possible, but at the same time, there are going to be some in the high 30s which we won't be able to do unless we have super range and epic range for number 1 more range and number 2 more pierce per dart, because when you go down this route, you're going to get more range. So let's see if this is going to be helpful or if we're going to be kicking ourselves in the dirt. I hope it's not going to be the latter, although so far it looks very good, but then again we aren't on rainbows, and yeah, that's doing us justice, I think, actually. So where are we gonna go from here? There we go, put that on fold, and that should be good. Should be? Question mark. This will do the decamification for now, so having immediate camo priority is not of utmost importance here. Now the question is, are we going to be saving another 215 or so? Let's see, what is the price? Yeah, 215 by having 3 commerces around this. Let's see. This is... is it in range or is it just me? Actually, we should be prioritizing these for a moment. Thank you very much. Yeah, we should have done that earlier, actually. Okay, this one's going to be our jungle drums one, because at this range, it was just shy enough. Even more leads? Are you kidding me? How many leads are there in this godforsaken game that's going to keep on popping up like that? Actually, we managed to get this down to 810 now rather than 865, so we managed to put it so that it is just minusculely in the range of this, which is nice. So yeah, fun and games and all that. There we go. Now we're going to go towards that. Put that on strong so that you're always targeting the leads. And now we are back on this build right here. Hopefully we saved a little bit of money by having the 3 within range of this. I did practice this and there was only like 1 commerce around the super range when I bought the epic range and super range. Oh, sorry, super range and epic range. So I think I saved just a minuscule amount of money by pursuing this path. We should be able to do this, and we have done it. Lovely. So now we're going to be going towards laser blasts, and we're going to lose our sharpening stone buff, because we're now no longer firing darts. Throw blocker. Radar scanner. Yes, you've got radar scanner. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now we can target the camo balloons without relying on the submersion support, which is glorious. 2430 for plasma blasts, and then sun avatar for a whopping 16,200. And purple's getting through. No, not getting through. We need the MIB for the plasmas to pop the purples. Round 48, another round infamous for having purples. Isn't that just glorious? But after this round, purples will be a non-existent issue. Can we do this? There we go. You are no longer required submersion support. You can stay within the depths of this greenish pool of water for the rest of eternity for this game. But don't worry, I'd like you to stick around because I like you. When you're sacrificed, you cannot make money in chimps through other means of popping and end of round bonus. Those are the only 2 means you can make money. But we can make things cheaper to save money. So we have ourselves 3 monkey commerce villages here in order to make our super monkey upgrades and village upgrades just a tad bit cheaper. I hope the third one has kind of saved our upgrades on these 3 things here. I hope so, because we need every scrap of money that we need in order to prevail through this. We're also going to need an overclock as well to boost our sun avatar. We have ourselves the sun avatar now. 108,000. We have entered the 6-digit upgrade figures. And let me tell you what, just as it is, without any kind of towers around it, you may as well just stick to Sun Avatar because a base Sun Temple, I believe, is weaker than the Avatar. Round 60, our first BFB has entered the field. And do you know what's going to happen to this guy right here? Well, he's going to be popped. Down the hatchet you go. Round 61, a bunch of regrows. But guess what? With the Sun Avatar, regrows are a non-existent issue. Or non-existent, to say the least. Aha! Purple balloons! Normally, I wouldn't be able to pop you. But we have our best friend here in order to give us unlimited means of accessing the potential of popping balloons. And that was a very long and convoluted way of just saying we can pop all kind of balloons now. It is beautiful. Round 63. All of these ceramics are entering the rays of the sun. Here we go. And there we go. That's round 63 conquered. So I really want to get the overclock within the range of these monkey commerces and be able to, you know, get the first 3 upgrades just a little bit cheaper, and then also before that the placement of the engineer as well to be a bit cheaper. But my only issue is the range in which our Sun Avatar can sacrifice will mean that we can't really put anything outside of the range of this. Like, we could put it like here, for example. But later on, we're going to really need the invisibility potion when it's at level 19 in order for this to be able to, one, get bonus range, but also do bonus damage towards DDTs, which is going to be very handy for round 99. So there's no way in which we can put an engineer down, and it will not be able to be sacrificed to the Sun Temple itself. Like, we could put him at the very tip up here, but we kind of need the engineer and the overclock here and now in order to boost our fire rate for the Sun Avatar. So what does that mean? Well, we're going to need to place that outside of the commerces so that it's not sacrificed by the Sun Temple when we eventually get it. So we're going to be putting you up here. Not too close, so that you don't steal pops. Can't really place it here because any modes that spawn over here will be damaged by the engineer. So we kind of have it so that it's very minimal damage, but kind of in a way it's just a little bit helpful. So overclock is now activated on our Sun Avatar. Will be Sun Temple at the end of round 99, beginning of 100. Round 74, a bunch of fortified ceramics, BFB and some other things, and that's all completed. Lovely. Round 75 is here. Fortified Moab, another fortified Moab, yet another fortified Moab, and some BFBs here. 2 of which looks like there's only 1, but there are actually 2 there. Clumped BFBs. So now around 76, which I believe will not be possible without the overclock here, because whenever the Sun Avatar is not popping things, the balloons then will be able to regrow. And the worst thing is for a rainbow to regrow into a ceramic, because there's a whole bunch more damage which you need to do, which you could have done if you just had that bit more power involved. It's all about the power. From the raw damage, the attack speed, the pierce, the will to believe that even a basic bitch-ass dart monkey could even do a 2 Megapops according to some people. Possibly by some people. Who knows? The world of Balloons Tower Defense 6 is really, really bizarre and unique. Even goes towards card games, which there's a recent announcement where there's going to be a card game of balloons, so hoping I may check it out, definitely. I'm definitely going to give it a go or 2. You know, if I enjoy it, then I will post more videos about it. But let me know if you'd like to see me do videos on that card game. But if you just like me to just do Balloons Tower Defense 6 videos, then that's also equally as fine as well. Anyways, back to the fray of getting 108,000 monkey monies before round 100. A really exciting feat, to say the least. And do you know what else is exciting? Waiting for this thing to come into range of our Sun Avatar. ZMGs, sometimes you are the worst. But you are thematically appropriate for this map. It's all scary. Yeah, I've gone for Halloween-y themed skins, but the Moab doesn't really have anything that is even remotely close to Halloween. Like, boats can be pretty scary at times. If you're on one, you get seasickness. Anything in their own ways can be scary. Look at these missiles looking scary, because we usually arm those when we're popping these guys, but they're more yellow rather than blue. Guess what? They're scary! Yeah, these super ceramics are no problem for our sun avatar at this point in time. Like I said, I think if it wasn't for the overclock, then the ceramics would kind of survive and get up here at some point, like now, but they were inside Moab, so that doesn't really count. I'm talking about these individualistic batches of them. Right, 84. What can we do on round 84? Well, we can do a fair bit, actually. But let's deal with these blue Moabs first, and then we'll deal with the red ones. Or the orange ones, the yellow ones. Sometimes the hatchet moves as well, rather than, you know, just sticking to where it's been hatchet inside the Moab itself. Thank you very much. 84. So if you have two different skins attached, the one that's attached to a balloon itself will take priority over ones that goes over all balloons. So there are ones which are just for Moabs and ones which are just for balloons, and then ones for both balloons and Moabs. But if you have one for balloons, so let's say the vampire cape, then that takes priority over the hatchet, and they will not spawn on the balloons themselves. Round 85, because you can imagine that some combinations wouldn't look or work at all well together. 85 is done. 86, a bunch of fortified BFBs. Yeah, lanterns I think are the closest things I can think of to be like Halloween themed, Halloween related. You know, you need some kind of light source in order to see where you're going. Having no light is worse than having a little bit of light when it comes to horror. Because no light is annoying, whereas a little bit of light is quite unnerving. 86. Complete darkness is annoying when it comes to a game. In real life it's scary, but when it comes to a game, no light when you're trying to go around the game is more frustrating than scary. Round 87. Lovely days, because in games, it doesn't matter how well you've designed your game, no matter how colourful the walls are, the bedroom is, your kitchen is, your garden is. If there's no light, you can't see how colourful things are. Even though in horror games, you require very minimal light to see where you're going, but you'd still like to be able to see so that you can actually play the game itself. Round 88. Lovely. We're going to soon need the good old pickles so we can do more damage per projectile, but also bonus damage to fortified balloons, which are soon going to be a big issue for us. Because the Sun Avatar, you know, can only do so much of its own with the little bit of buffs that it has from our villagers in Overclock. Right, that clocks round 89, which is brilliant. Last one here. And we have ourselves our first set of DDTs here. 1, 2, 3. There's spiders. Spiders to some people are very scary. So pickles on our Sun Avatar, which is also going to be incredibly helpful this round, considering there are a huge bunch of fortified super ceramics, super fortified ceramics, however you want to call them. They're tougher than usual ceramics. You get less money out of them, but they are much tougher nuts to crack. That appears only from round 81 onwards. Round 91's done. Round 92 is here. We still get ourselves 35k to go until we can get... Oh, wait. We can actually get our Jerry's Fire now, which is brilliant. Lovely. We will take that. Thank you very much. I forgot about the Jerry's Fire too. We're going to kind of need that for a little bit of bonus damage. We're going to need it for around 100 when we have our Sun Temple. Save me, please. This is not worth it. Sorry, correction. Not worth it in chimps because it's really difficult to get. Let's see. Round 93 is being commenced and it is done and dusted. Round 94 is here. Lovely. Okay, this one we might have some difficulties on, so I'm going to put you on last so that you're more or less targeting the ZOMGs, hopefully, then get ourselves a bit of a bandit of Moabs here. And can we target them all? And I think the answer is going to be... yeah, actually, because we're still firing at the first most... oh, no, look. You kind of see what I was trying to do there. I'm still trying to aim for the ZOMGs, but I'm still kind of targeting the frontmost balloons because they're coming within our line of sight anyways. Okay, things are going a little bit better this time, but I'm still worried about our pierce cap being met because of all of this sheer amount of damage that we need to inflict upon all of these, but I think we've done it actually. Round 95. This shouldn't be too bad. I think we can do this, so let's see. We're going to target the DDTs first and foremost. No, we're going to stick on first and see how we go. And all this is looking very tight, but we managed to do it. Okay, now that Geraldo is at level 19, our invisibility potion will do bonus damage to DDTs. But also as well grants us more range, which is what we need right about now. But then again, we also need pickles. We need our beloved pickles in order to survive against these tougher balloons. Like, we do get less attack speed, but each projectile is a bit more powerful, especially against fortified balloons. So I'd rather have that bonus damage than the attack speed in which we've lost. Okay, dokie, 12k, 11k, soon to be 10k, yeah, 10k away, but we still got the rest of this round to go through first. Pink balloons, really? Okay, let's deal with these frontmost ones first, and then we will go towards the task of the tougher balloons next. Although, I'm thinking we're going to find ourselves having a bit of a cap overflow here. Keep that coming. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Okay. We're going to try and target these ZOMGs a little bit and then go back to that. Hopefully this works. Hopefully. Okay, we've still got these left to go now. Ooh-wee. This is a little bit of work here. Sometimes a bit of micromanagement is important for success. So, guys, there was another ZOMG after this. Oh, two more, actually. Oh, no, oh my god, Pierce Cap. Pierce Cap. Don't be met. Thank you. Right. Round 97. Also a round that shouldn't be too much of an issue like round 95. We have everything at our disposal, and we have buffed our Sun Avatar as much as we can without running out of money in order to get the Sun Temple. Okay, round 97. Okay, round 98. This is the big round here. We're gonna need ourselves everything that we have in order to complete this. So, oh dearie me. Let's see. Just fire on the ZOMGs just a little bit. Weaken them a little bit. Crikey heck. Just keep firing at the ZOMGs. Like, these frontmost ones should be dealt with if we're just targeting the ZOMGs. I don't know why I've lost hearing in my right ear. Just as a self-observation here. And we have lost our sanity because there's about to... oh, all of those are about to crawl away. With 3.5k left from getting it. Let's go on last, and then once the ZOMGs are in range, then Strong. Hopefully this will work. No, it doesn't really work. Okay, let's go back to Strong, and then alternate between the two different targeting priorities here. Ooh, some of them have gone down. Lovely, lovely. My main issue with ZOMGs is the amount of pierce that they absorb. So I really want to be able to damage some of them initially so that when we get to this point, we can hopefully be able to deal with all this. But of course, the ZOMGs are blocking our projectiles. I've got a solution to our issues. a 320 alchemist, and hopefully this ring does not steal away too many ceramic pops from the fortified layers, hopefully. What's this reaching over here as well, which is nice. Okay, we're gonna go on strong once again, and hopefully our alchemist will be able to buff us just a little bit enough in order for us to get through all this, hopefully. Okay, but somehow the projectiles are kind of making it so that it's reaching those. No! Oh, goodness sake, ceramics.
Quick, check the shop. Where's my genie bottle? Well done, my friend.
Okay, this is going much better this time. Although this has stolen 6.5k pops. Okay, that is exactly what we needed. We needed that, and we have the money for the temple, but we're not gonna get it yet. We're going to be completing this round, and actually, you know what? We're gonna turn auto start off, and we'll be able to do this so long as we complete this round. Okay, there we go. We have ourselves a spare near 4,000 at our disposal. What I'm thinking of is this. So we have ourselves a submersion support here, which is within the range of our sun avatar. So that is going to get sacrificed, but we need just a little bit more if we want a golden spectra to appear out of the beloved Gembarrel. So we're going to be doing this with a 022 sniper, but we also want the means to be able to do additional damage with each projectile that we cover out from the main attack itself. So I'm thinking of a let's see, a bomb shooter that should be able to do it actually, so that's all good. Right, let's do this. So we have ourselves a numerous number of these involved as support. This is going to be military, this is going to be magic, and this is going to be primary. I'm hoping this will be enough. So that's all that done and dusted. So we have a set. Oh, I wish we had our overclock ready for the round when it starts, but okay, so our next means is just propping up our defenses and we will be good. We have 9 monies. Okay, so I am hoping with all of this involved, we will be able to do enough damage to be able to take this thing down. Otherwise, we might have to have less spikes and then put down a creepy idol, so that then we'll be able to contain this. Or we might need to do fewer of these and put some glue down actually. So keep that going. We need absolutely every bit of... Yeah, the sun avatar would have done much better here. I'm not gonna lie, that would have done much better. So I'm gonna get ready for some glue. Okay, that's done and dusted. Good. So let's stick some glue down now so that these are slowed down. We don't want any pests escaping. So creepy idol, as soon as there's some kind of activity on board. Oh. Okay, I think less spikes is needed. For primary, we need between 1,001 and 2,000 money spent on our primary towers so that we can get 5 additional pierce for the main attack and 1+ damage to the main attack, but also 8 golden blades. I'm referring all of this from the BTD6 wiki. I'm not too sure if all of that is reliable, and I should have done 110 instead. So that we're able to get the first, well, the second means actually, between 300 and 1,000 is 5+ pierce. So let's see, 5, 6, 5, and then we've got ourselves 8, 8, 5. Yeah, that will do actually for the primary. But we just need a little bit more for military. So put that down. And then Skadoosh, yep, all of that is done. And we can still target deities because of the invisibility potion involved. So we've got a little bit more money now to work with, so that then we'll be able to fully buff up this end with this, and then put some creepy idols down from there. We're not taking any chances here. We've even fortified our engineer. Save me, please. Okay, I think this should be good. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. I wish we had our overclock from the start of the round, but I guess we are not lucky in all things when it comes to this scenario. I'm hoping this will be enough. Hoping. We got this involved as well. Maybe we should put Jerry's Fly and Geraldo. Let's see now. Our creepy idols will be able to stall or chuck back balloons. Our spikes here will be able to stop the DETs. This is all good, isn't it? Isn't it? I think it's all good. I think with this, in the long run. There we go. DETs are dealt with. Some of them are chucked back. Lovely. Oh. Okay, some glue here would be ideal, actually. Slow them down. Let's see. We're going to have to try and rely on the rest here for some help. Help. Yes! We've done Sun Temple 2 million pops. 2 Megapops. Oh, gosh, that's so good. But was it worth it? No. If you're gonna do this, just stick to the predecessor that is the Sun Avatar. You're gonna save yourself so much money, save being stressed, and save your insanity. Ideally, incredibly long run, you would place the Super Monkey up here, but then the issue is you won't be able to pop any balloons that are at the bottom of the pumpkin, so you'll be losing out on a lot of pops there. So that's all that good jazz, and I am not touching you again for a 2 Megapop scenario. Oh dear, I don't care if people have been able to do this on maps like Cornfield or Cracked or Firing Range. I don't care if people have been able to do it on those kind of maps, because I am not insane enough to go down that route. Did I say insane? I mean just dedicated enough. But I'm very happy with this on Carved. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please be sure to give a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and subscribe. But also comment on what I could have done to improve my run here. Like, this without Geraldo is, I don't know, it's really difficult. But there are a lot of screenshots where the total pop count doesn't have the commas that breaks each of the digits, so there's all that fun and jazz. So let me introduce you to my monkey ace friend that just flew past there. So we have done the Sun Temple 2 Mega Pops. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody. This was not worth it. Do not pursue Sun Temple for chimps. Just save your sanity and go for Sun Avatar. Go for a Perma Brew. Go for anything else that will save your skin much more often than this expensive abomination that, if you don't sacrifice enough to it, will be worse off than the Sun Avatar.